Hey everyone, welcome to Twin Talks with Deb. Today I'm just gonna talk about two lines from Kanye's song Good Life. Also, don't we miss the old Kanye, huh? So, at the end of the song, there's just this beautiful line that makes me think about just the whole world and life and how everything is. And there's just so much to unpack in just these two lines. Okay, so I'm just gonna get into it.
Whether you broke or rich, you gotta get this. Having money's not everything, that having it is.
So the line goes, whether you broke or rich, you gotta get this. Having money is not everything, not having it is. These two lines take everything I think about money and its importance in our society and just packs everything in these two lines. So what do I think he's saying? So whether you broke or rich, you gotta get this. So first of all, we have to understand that this that he's talking about is not money, right? Because he's saying whether you broke or you're rich and wealthy, you gotta get this. So what is that this he's talking about? What is that thing that everybody is like, oh, you got this? Because here he's saying it's not money though. Because even if you're rich, you gotta get something. And even if you're broke, you gotta get something. And that's not money. So we see here that it's not money. In our society, a lot of importance and just weight is given to having money. A lot of people equate money to happiness and being successful and fulfilled in their lives. But is that the case? Is that the case? Don't we see that rich people are not always happy and people can be going through so many different things? Didn't I see something on the news about a CEO who was faking their whole lifestyle for his wife? He took his own life. So we never know who's going through what. Life isn't about getting there. That getting there is not just like making enough money so you can fulfill all your desires. There's something else in life that you get. And that else, I'm going to talk about that. But first, I want to talk about the second line, which is having money is not everything, but not having it is. And I think this just summarizes the most painful paradox of life, which is when you don't have money, you think money is going to solve all your problems. And it is painful without money. The world has made it excruciatingly painful. Your existence becomes super painful if you don't have resources and money to sustain in this economy, right? But then we're the fools though, because we get this money and we think everything's gonna be fine, but then nothing's really fine. We have this money, we have a certain lifestyle. Yes, we're not starving to death, which is great, but also there is a starvation of the soul. And I'm not even just saying it sounds so, I don't know, weird when you say it out loud, but don't we all feel that? So empty on the inside, so there's this void that we're always trying to fill, and it's never getting filled. We keep trying and trying, and at the end, we just pass away trying to fill this void. But what if this void was never meant to be filled? Well, certain voids need to be filled, like you cannot be starving, which is why money is such, I think it is an evil. It is like, you're creating a forbidden fruit and you're like, now everybody has to have this fruit to be able to live life and even try to like figure out or do things. But you're still gonna be unhappy even if you have this forbidden fruit. Nobody can guarantee that you're gonna be all amazing, but it's still forbidden. And people want to keep more of the fruits to themselves, and nobody wants to give this forbidden fruit to anybody. But then, how are you supposed to live? And the next thing that I wanted to say is that, what is that thing that you want to be or get that life is about? Because life's gotta be about something, right? And now, let's say you and I don't have money. We might think, oh, money might do it. But then look, he has money. But he's still saying, whether you broke or rich, you gotta get. So and in multiple of his songs, he showed that he's not, like, satisfied, right? Or, I don't know, he still hasn't gotten it. I don't know. But all I'm trying to say, it's not definite. Nothing is guaranteed in this life. Nothing but just being in the moment is what I feel, But that's for another video, and I will probably talk about it on my other channel about how being in the moment, we're not in the moment most of the times. When we're watching a video, if you're watching me, you're probably thinking about other things right now. Your brain is processing so many information. And when do we ever just like sit down and put our full focus into what we're doing? Like even right now, as I'm filming this, as I'm talking, as I'm fully into it, I'm also thinking about other ideas. Why? Why are our brains like that? I'm also like sneakily thinking about, oh, I'm gonna edit this and then post it. Like why? Why can I just fully be in here? Why can't, when I'm watching a show, I want to be fully in the TV show. I don't want to be thinking about my future or my career. No, even if it's, fruitful, I don't care. All I want to do is do the things I'm doing in the moment with my full heart, because that's when I find the most happiness, most fulfillment from life. That's when I think, oh, life is like meaningful, or life is worth it, or like, okay, something happened, in life. I did something. Yeah, alright, that's it for this video. Let me know how you guys like it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!